Hi everybody, it's Matt Alessandrini here, and I want to go ahead and show you how to use a really cool Web 2.0 application called Wallwisher, or also known as Padlet. Now, let me go ahead and explain to you what Wallwisher or Padlet actually is. I want you to imagine that you put a message up on the internet, and your students can go ahead and respond to that message by typing it up on an actual wall. That's why it's called Wallwisher. You can put a number of different post-its up, and the students can respond to it. It's just a really cool way of getting communication around without actually having to talk to you, without having the students to talk to them directly. So maybe I'm not doing a great job explaining it, but let me go ahead and actually show you what Wallwisher or what a Wallwisher Padlet looks like. So you're going to, of course, want to get on the internet, and you're going to go to Google, and what you want to do is go ahead and type in Wallwisher, and then you come up to this, Wallwisher. Now, you're going to notice that Wallwisher no longer is going to be carried by, or is no longer going to carry Internet Explorer 8. So my suggestion is go ahead and start using a browser like Google Chrome. So now here we're at Padlet. Now you have a whole bunch of different types of options you can do. You can log in or sign up, which you're not going to worry about today. You can give an example of why you would use Padlet. You can look at a gallery, you can look at some goodies, and you can also build your own wall. What I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and show you what Wallwisher is all about. So instead of actually getting in and building a wall, I want to show you the gallery. So I'm going to click on the gallery, and here you have just some examples of what a Wallwisher wall might look like. But of course, us being teachers, I want to go ahead and show you how can Wallwisher be used in teaching. So I'm going to click on here for teaching. And all of a sudden, here's what an actual wall might look like. So now if I come up here, I'm going to notice that here is my topic, word of the day, fascinate. And the directions are to make a sentence with this word and post it here. Remember to put your name on the post. And now what we have here is we have a whole bunch of different students, from Sasha to Roger to Carol to Patrick, and what they're doing is they're just simply responding to the question. And that's what Wallwisher is all about, is if you put a question up here and people responding to it. What I love about this wall is that the teacher, Mr. Shaw, went and made this topic up here. But then if you notice, he actually goes and he responds to some of his students. Like right here, Jessica. We should not be fascinated by new things easily, as they often had unknown bad effects. Mr. Shaw responds to Jessica, Jessica, good thought, but you should try to make simpler sentences. You want to go again. And Jessica can go as many times as she wants. Again, what it does is I think, especially in the younger grades and even in the older grades, it helps encourage typing, those typing skills which are so important. It encourages, it also makes it so the students can do this at home, they can do that at school, they can do it really any time, so you can leave this open so it's not so rigid where the students kind of can take control of their own learning. Now this is just one example of a wall. Let me go ahead and show you a couple other examples of some walls. Alright, check this out. I love this next one. If I go over here to quizzes and I click on quizzes, here's what we have. The topic is Japanese English color practice. Translate these color names into English. Scroll all the way down for the answers. Here we have a whole bunch of different words that are color words that are in Japanese. I have no idea what they are, but if I want to, I can scroll down, and here they are. And that's another cool thing about Wallwisher is that you have a lot of space to work with. I'm going to go ahead and click on back right there, and it'll take us back here. What I just did is I clicked on another one, and this was for brainstorming. This one's really not applicable for education, but you'll get the idea. It says, name for our son. Give us something unique, different for the usual names. And here's what they're doing is they're just giving examples, brainstorming for this post up here. Yeah, it's not really based in education, but why not base it in education? Why not do a post? Why not talk about, okay, what are some ideas for a story we want to write, for a narrative? And students can come and they can actually post what they want right here. They can post some ideas, and then we can take these ideas. And again, what it does is it eliminates that classroom time where you're trying to get these ideas out, because you know as teachers we're limited with our time. So instead of taking 5-10 minutes of brainstorming in class, why not make this list up? They come in They do it on their own time, and then the list is already there, and then you can get right into the writing process. Again, it's a good way to save time. Now, I could go on and on forever and ever talking about all the different things you can use this for, but now I'm pretty sure you want to see what exactly you can use the wall, how you can actually build one yourself. So I came back to the main area, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Build a Wall. Now you notice I don't have to log in or sign up for a membership for Padlet. That's what's so cool about Padlet is because you can basically go and create your own wall without signing up. So there's really no responsibility or no commitment on your part. I'm going to go ahead and click on a wall. And easy as that, my wall's created. It doesn't look like very much. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over to this side over here. It tells you, yeah, your wall is ready. You can start posting, and I'll show you how to post in a little bit. Or you can modify your wall. Now you can click on Modify Your Wall, or if you just click over here in the Modify section, I click on that, and then you have a whole bunch of different options that come up. These are going to be what we call your portraits or your thumbnails. A lot of times, just me, because I'm kind of a silly guy, as you probably have already figured this out, I like to go ahead and click on the ape. And now the title. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on Spelling List. Now, here are going to be my directions. I want you to write a sentence, even better, a compound sentence, using 2 spelling words. The reason I'm doing this is because we're working on compound sentences right now in class right now, and also I like them to have their ability to look at the spelling words that they have. So now in practice typing their spelling words. So I just click off of that, and then we're ready to go. Alright, so now let's just say I want to change my baboon to something else, like the soccer player. Just click on the soccer player. There, it's gone. You're going to notice at the bottom, it automatically saves your changes. So you can basically change as much as you want to, and it will automatically save it. Alright, so right now I am on my profile page. You notice that the profile tab is highlighted. I'm going to come down here to my wallpaper. And I want my wallpaper to look a little bit more exciting than this gray one right here. Maybe I want to have wood. Okay, that's interesting. Or bamboo. Origami. City. Ocean. Ooh, that one's really cool. Why do we have these up here? There's no really huge reason. It just kind of makes it a little bit more appealing. Roses. Ah, that's pretty. Train. Sunset. Corkboard. Wings. So on and so on. Map. I kind of like the map one a lot. In fact, if you notice, there's actually earlier on the examples they had a person, they said their bucket list of where they wanted to travel, and they used this map background to go ahead and put where they actually wanted to travel at. So, you know, I kind of like that one a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it like that. Now, there's a whole bunch of different other options right here, and I can get into that later, but right now, I just want to go ahead and show you the basic features. So now you want to do is you want to go ahead and put your arrow somewhere on the screen. And I'm just going to go ahead and click the left mouse button 2 times quickly, like you're going to open up a window. Click, click. All of a sudden, here you go, you have a post. Now, you want to go ahead, it says your name, post title. A lot of times for me, I like to go ahead and put my name, Mr. Alessandrini, and I'm going to write something. I'm going to go ahead, here are your spelling words for this week. Okay? Again. Maybe I could say the words are again. Next, forever, something, hello, awesome, terrible, Notre Dame is awesome. There's some subliminal messages for you. Alright, so then I have my list taken care of. Now, if I want to, I can just go ahead and click off of it, and there it is. And if I want to, I can move it wherever I want to as well. Let's just say I want to edit it. Click on the green button, and I can edit my post. Or let's just say I don't want to. I can go ahead and click on the trash can and it'll delete this post. So that's one thing you can do. Let me show you something else you can do. Go ahead and double click again. Now watch what happens if I come down to these these things right here, these little buttons right here. I'm going to go ahead and first click on this little link right there, so little chain link right there. So watch what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link right here, and then it tells you to go ahead and post the URL of image. This basically means if I want to go ahead and actually put a website in there and have whoever is there to look at it, I can go and put that in. So I have already created a URL, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that in there. Now it takes a few seconds to actually load up. So now you've noticed that the circling has turned away, and now there's this word called attachment. If I click on attachment, then it goes ahead and it takes me to my website that I want, and that would be this right here, Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame Club Tennis Team. Now, of course, you can go ahead and put any link that you want to, and that's going to take you right to it without having to put any crazy having the students put any crazy websites in, which can take kind of a long time. Alright, so that's the first thing you can do. I'm going to go ahead and just delete this one. And it's going to say, do I want don't remove or okay remove? Yeah, I want to remove that. So now I'm going to go down here, and the next thing I'm going to do is it says upload a file. Now it says drop a file or click to browse. I'm going to go ahead and click to browse, and I have a whole bunch of different files on here. I want to go ahead and show you, now there are a lot of files you can add. You can add videos, you can add music, and those are all great. I want to go, but the only thing is that if you add music or video, it'll take you to that attachment, and it'll take them, and you'll actually leave this website and go to a different place. But if you go ahead and you add in a picture, watch what happens. We'll see. We'll go ahead and add this guy in. Double click on that. Loads for just a second, and boom, I have this image right here. And then if I want to, I can add something to it. Okay, I could say, what if I wanted to, like, let's just say, for some reason, this is a huge piece of art. I could say, please critique this picture using vocabulary from our unit. Or let's just say if I wanted to have the students write a sentence using the spelling words that describe this person. So again, what it is, it just gives you a little bit more of a visual representation. I'm going to go ahead and keep that because I like that guy a lot. Alright? Finally, let me go ahead and click it one more time. And here I have, take a photo of a webcam. Now the only thing is you have to have a webcam for this one. So I'm going to go ahead, if you don't have one, then I'm sorry, you really can't use it. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now it says I need to allow this access. Yeah, I allow it. It works fine. Okay? There I am. How you doing? So I'm just going to move this up just a little bit. Okay, and this little purple thing tells me to take a picture. I could smile, big thumbs up. This is your teacher, Mr. A. This is your teacher, Mr. A speaking. Takes a few seconds. There it is. And I can go ahead and say, another thing, I can say, Mr. A, if you practice your spelling words, you get a huge thumbs up from me. So again, that's just another thing you could use. So again, if I don't like any of these, I can always go ahead and trash them, but why would you want to trash them? So there, now you have your actual Padlet Wallwisher set up. How do you go about creating it? How do you go about then having your students get onto it? Well, there's a couple things. I suggest you actually make a classroom website. So then you can go ahead and take this actual address, copy it, and then you can go ahead and put it on your website. Or if you wanted to, I come over here to share export. Then I have a whole bunch of different ways I can actually export it or share it. I can share it as PDF, Excel, CSV. I can email it to somebody. I can have somebody subscribe to it. I can embed this if I wanted to. I can embed this into my own website, and I'll go ahead and show you that some other time again. So my suggestion is get a website, copy your link, and put it on your actual website. Well, I hope you found this informational. I hope you found this fun. This is actually one of my favorite Web 2.0 programs that I use. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Take care.